With the cost of food prices completely out of control right now, I thought I would post a tip here to how to save some money on ricotta cheese. I was going to make some lasagna and I went down to the store and it used to be quite reasonable and now it is crazy high. So let's see if we can fix that. So this one right here for $3, that's like a cup and a half. And in an entire gallon of milk, you would probably get something more like this, but you're paying almost the entire gallon just for like a cup of ricotta cheese. And that's crazy. We can do better at home. So this is the only place I will buy milk, and I'm at Walmart in $3.78 here in 2025 for a gallon. That is still the best deal I can find anywhere, and I'm pretty sure it beats the Costco deal, and I don't necessarily want to buy 2 gallons at Costco. So I'm going to get my milk here. Now to make your own ricotta cheese, you only need 3 ingredients. You need milk, salt, and an acid. Now obviously I have 4 here, but I'm going to do both vinegar and lemon juice as the acid because I've read that you could maybe get some better results. We'll test that. Now you can also add some fat. And so the increasing the fat content, of course, will increase the yield and probably make a better one. But I think we'll do is on the first run, we'll skip the heavy cream and see what we can get out of the whole milk. And then we can always come back and do another batch, and I can always make ice cream out of this, so that's always an option. Here's the white vinegar. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons. And 2 tablespoons of the lemon juice. Now you don't just have to measure this, but the reason I'm going to measure it is just for the sake of consistency. So I'm going to do half a gallon of milk, and I'm going to use the whole milk that we just bought for the first run. I'm not going to add any other fat like cream for this first run, and we'll get a baseline. So go ahead and pour this into our pot. I want to do a continuous stirring action here. I don't want this to burn. And I'm going to reduce the heat to medium here. I just have it on high just to warm the pan up a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the thermometer just for the sake of consistency so that we eliminate any variables. I'll go ahead and add the salt during this phase. All right. We are there. I've got a candy thermometer. It's kind of hard to see the dial, but we got another instant thermometer, and there's 190. So we're going to stop right there. And I've been stirring this constantly. It took, I don't know, maybe 6 minutes, something like that. I got the gas shut off, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to pour in our vinegar and lemon solution. So we'll do that and then give it a stir and see if we can get some curdles. And there they start to form, just like that. Now, I am a complete novice at ricotta cheese. This is my first time, so it works. And I wanted to do just a whole milk ricotta as a first run to see if it had enough fat to make a good ricotta cheese. I did some research, and the higher the fat content, the higher the quantity. But I wanted to get a baseline and say, look, if I don't have any cream and I just had milk in the fridge, what could we do with it? And so that's what we're going to do today. All right, I think we'll let that sit for a while, and then we'll prepare our cheesecloth. You can certainly use cheesecloth, but I love these tea towels because they work great for drying glasses and whatnot. And so I thought I'll just do 2 things with one. And so we're going to let this sit a while, and then we're going to pour it in here and make some final cheese. So I'm going to double up this tea towel Make sure we can collect all of this. And then we're going to come back here in 20 minutes. Well, it's been 20 minutes, so let's go ahead and pour this into our tea towel. And that's draining nicely. Let's see. Make sure we don't overflow. Yeah, I think I have a big enough pot underneath. Well, that's working out just fine. I think what I'll do, now you can save the whey, and I have never used the whey, but you don't need to discard that. Let me put the camera back on its tripod. I'm gonna grab another bowl because I know that I'm sitting in the whey. And let's put this over here. Now here's the whey, and then I'll do some research and see what I can do with this. I'm not quite sure. Well, that turned out really nice. Oh, and I can tell by the weight. Look at that. Can you see that in the camera? Oh, not so good. That's better. And look at that. That's a really nice ricotta cheese. Now, nothing would be complete until we taste it. Very nice. Oh, that's very nice. It's got a little bit of acidity, and then I put a little bit extra salt in. I've seen some recipes with just hardly any salt at all, but I like a slightly salty ricotta cheese, and so that's good to go, I think. So we're gonna let this drain here, so it's not sitting in the whey. And I'm gonna let this kind of get a little bit drier, and then we'll put it in a container, and then I'll work on my lasagna. Now you can sort of squeeze this out a bit. I'm just going to put it in here, and I want to measure how much I got out of this. I have a scale here, we can weigh it, but I also have this Pyrex container that has a nice measuring indicators there. So I'm not even really, pushing it down or anything, but that is a full 2 cups or 16 ounces, and that's nearly as big as that big container. Let me see, I don't have one here, but we can look in the video and see how many ounces it was. But that's just out of a half a gallon. And so let's weigh it just for kicks and giggles. So that weighs 15 ounces, just as a data point. But I wanted to put it in this because I've got a nice lid that goes on this, and I can put that in the fridge and keep it there until I'm ready for my pasta. So that is quick, easy, and anybody can do it. And this was, like I said, this was my first time. And I produced over 2 cups of ricotta cheese for about $1.80, 90, something like that. That's a deal. That really is a good deal. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.